So, so you find it easier to get someone on the plus on day one versus when they're trying to
Yes.
decide. So how does your pitch change at all, or have you had enough experience with this when you're talking to someone at a 15-day point or at the end of the 30-day trial? Like, how would your pitch to them differ?
At that point, at the 15-day, depending on what I see for experience, I start asking, what do you think of your experience? I like it. I want to join. Okay. I think you would benefit from one of our sessions. At that point, it's difficult to pitch the brand new, but we can always go with the
Unless
Three like that. That's that was.
I gotcha. So why is it difficult to do that?
At that point, with Koko Plus Unlimited, they get more empowered after the 30-day trial. They've done more stuff.
So
They feel like, I don't need that, but I need something.
right.
So to me, is going, okay, I'm going to get you to come in with an annual contract. But if you're still listening to them, what they're saying is, I want to be here, I just, not entirely on my own, but not completely with you.
Right.
Then you do this.
Right.
So we focus on that. One session a week, I can get you in here. The rest of the time, you know. So I do this on my own, but one time. One time. We can write form, we work through it, see how you're doing. If it doesn't work out, you're not doing really well, we're going to recommend that you come up. Ooh, okay.
Yeah, but it's almost like you would never recommend this plan to start with.
Right, no, we don't.
It'd be kind of the fallback. You know, if you're not comfortable with that, then, you know, at minimum, let's get you started here.
Right.
We'll be here for you. We can always move you up, but I would strongly recommend starting here.
Exactly.
That kind of thing.
We only always talk about the top tiers. Every time we talk to anybody, even conversions, we talk about the top tiers.
Right.
It's always that.
I got
And
you.
I figured that out, that if we just set our focus here, this is what you guys are about. This is what we're about. Koko Plus is one-on-one right here.
Right.
This is what we have. So this is how we distinguish ourselves. Remember, we offer this.
Right.
Oh,
Let me ask you this. How would you answer the question with someone who's been doing the trial and you've been, you know, scheduling their workouts as you should for a trial member, and then you tell them, well, I think you should start on Koko Plus Limited or Koko Plus Unlimited or whatever you recommend, and they say, well, I'm feeling pretty comfortable. Is it, you know, how is it different than what you've been doing with me now?
Pull the sheet out, the actual Koko Plus no sheet, go line by line with it. Like,
Yeah.
I've been working with you, but this is working with you on a different level. These are the things that we're keeping track
Tracking.
of.
Mm-hmm.
the other thing is, okay, so this is a general, just the way we conduct it. The way it's worked so far, if I get somebody in here that does that, I let them know, you've seen what we do with the sessions. You've seen how we work. If you're here and you need help, by all means, I'm going to help you. I'm not going to drop them to come over here. I'm going to put you on hold for a second. Then I'm going to come over, do a quick correction, help you out, and then go back.
Right.
Because I cannot leave them. That doesn't seem fair. Koko Plus.
Right.
They are on the top tier program. They are paying for us to train them one-on-one. We cannot leave them.
Right.
But we will always be there. That starts setting a little kind of, you know, message in their head. Like, well, I want to be with the cool kids.
I got you.
I want to play over there.
So you see, it's almost like a really literal answer. You say, well, one of the biggest differences is if I'm with a Koko Plus member and you need help, I may just be able to come over and make a quick correction, but then I got to go back.
Exactly.
And so, okay. That
So
makes
from a
sense.
sales perspective, you're not discouraged. You're not telling them, don't do that. You're one hit. No. You're saying, oh, you made a good choice. However, here's what could be a little different. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
it could happen.
Right. Right.
A couple of people have experienced that where we're actually training. They ask, I'm backtracking the machine. I'll be, okay, do that. Good. Okay. And I'll go back.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. And one.
Yeah.
So they end up kind of, oh, okay.
Yeah. Do they? It's almost like they're at first they might be like, why is he? But then they probably come around to realize or how to.
Everybody here has figured out what we're doing with our Koko Plus sessions.
Okay.
There's no more question about it. So when there's a question for them, I've noticed now, they sit there. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Could you? Yeah. Now go.
Yeah.
And so now they wait.
Right.
They'll let their time go and they'll let everything go just to sit there.
Yeah. I
It's
see.
changing the whole concept of how we're doing things.
I got you.
Wasn't
Okay.
expecting it.
Yeah.
I think what I learned from that part is that uh, nothing really changes all that much about what we recommend to a trial member at their 15-day or the 30-day mark. The only difference might be that they have a little bit more experience, so they may not feel like they necessarily would need the full Koko Plus Unlimited, but it's a perfect conversation to say, well, I understand you're feeling a little more comfortable. Maybe you don't need us around all the time, but what I would like to say to these people is that, you know, my ultimate goal is for you to see results, and I'm concerned that if we completely put you on the Koko Unlimited, my concern is that we don't have enough control over your success, and we want to be able to hold you accountable, schedule your workouts. And since that's the way that we feel, like Art said, he's never going to recommend the $99 plan for someone, whether they're talking to a free session or a trial member, because we know that starting them at $99 is just reducing the chances that they'll be ultimately successful, because it's reducing our impact on their success. Because with Koko Limited, at least we're meeting with them once a week and holding them accountable, and they're talking to Chelsea, the fuel coach, and so a lot of benefit to that trial member coming on as a Koko Plus member. And then, in the video I asked, how do you differentiate, or how do you tell a trial member what the difference is between what they've been getting and a Koko Plus membership? And I like Daniel's answer. He said it's a different level of guidance and help and accountability. Let's take it up a notch. Like, you've been doing great on this, but it's time to kick it into high gear. And he pulls out the sheet and says, look at all the different things we're going to be tracking about your progress. We're going to know how you're doing, and we're going to get you to your goals. So I really like that. So good stuff.